Okay, let's look at an example of a word problem where we can use a right triangle and our trig functions to help us solve. Okay, the shadow of a vertical tower is 66 feet long when the angle of elevation of the sun is 35 degrees. Find the height. Okay, if we have a tower right here, this will be our building or some kind of a tower. We are trying to find the height of that. We'll let that be x. Okay, so when you have the sun, creates a shadow. The shadow will be along the ground. This is our shadow. And we found that it is, what, 66 feet? All right, and the angle of elevation, let's see if I can draw a straight line. All right, that means if I were standing on the ground right here, and I were looking at the angle of elevation of the sun would be 35 degrees. I hope that makes sense. I have created a 90-degree angle. Okay, so we can use trig to help us solve this. By looking at what we have two sides. Well, we have an angle, and we have one of the sides, but we're looking for x right here. So we do know that tangent of 35 degrees, don't we know that that is, what's that, opposite over adjacent when we have a right triangle. So we can set that up as the tangent of 35 degrees. And from that angle, the opposite side is x. The adjacent is 66. And now we have a small equation here, but we can solve for x. For solving for x, we can just basically multiply both sides by 66. Those will cross out, and we get x equals 66 times the tangent of 35 degrees. That equals x. If we plug this into our scientific calculator, we get, and we have to round off, but we get approximately 46.2 feet. And this is just approximate. We had to round off to that. And that solves our answer. So our tower is approximately 46.2 feet.